YouTube channel, Talk With Mine podcast. Please go ahead and do so. Subscribe, like, share the buttons, them. You know, it's all free, nothing on cost, nothing. But you don't know, we're going to be covering a lot of different topics that most people don't actually get to raise.
Anything sweet you? When so are your ass?
Baba dear. Mikechi. Mikechi.
As bloggers or vloggers or, you know what I mean, podcasts, interviews or discussions or, you know what I mean? So we're going to raise a lot of these things. And for most of you guys out there that don't know Killer P personally, now's the best time to get to know me if you tune into the podcast every Sunday, 7 p.m. So that's 7 p.m. every Sunday, Talk With Mine podcast. Tune in and don't be shy. Easy me. Good evening, my people. It has been such a late, it's definitely a late start for me, as I'm usually on point, but it's just one of them days today, yeah? Good evening, manners and respect plus enough tax. Hope everybody's in good spirit, good health, and all the rest of it. You know the thing already. Big up to those that's over on the YouTube, manners and enough respect. Big up to those that's over on the Facebook. Divina, big up yourself. Deborah, big up yourself on the check-in. Luke, my brother, big up yourself. You know the chop already. Today, big up yourself, my family, manners and respect. Ezra, big up yourself, family. Exodus, manners and respect over on the YouTube, manners and respect, bro. Today I really wanted to take a look into the school system that we rely on to actually I shouldn't really say rely on, you know, but we do expect them to, within the curriculum system, to be teaching our children the right way, the same way that we were taught in schools, you know what I mean? Alan, big up yourself, my family, Bear Love family. Big up the Millennium Mix family, you don't know the choppings as well. Art to love, you know the thing. BCR, big up yourself, Hutch. The school system in the UK, and I can talk about everywhere else as well, like many different places, it's literally a global problem. In many places, like there's children are going through hell, left, right, and center. Yeah, they're supposed to support us to help raise our children. That's right, Millennium Mix. But instead, you look at the statistics of what's actually happening out there in the wider diaspora and in the school system where our children are, you realize that there's maybe what was it I saw now? I think it was 1 in every 5 child has reported being bullied in school. Now, that's one side of the problem, okay? Yeah, a whole heap of brainwashing is going on in the schools, but you see what my point is, what I'm trying to touch on, is that what is important, what they're supposed to be tackling, like the bullying in schools, they should be tackling. The children that are not meeting the targets that they should be, you know, drafting in some support teachers to help within the class. You know, you got one teacher's maybe teaching over 30 odd children in one class. There's going to be children within the class that's going to need that extra help. One teacher in that one class with 30, 40 children cannot assist every child that needs that person's help, that individual help, you know? So instead of our educational system tackling these things, you know, the problems or the issues that the parents might raise with the schools, instead of them tackling these issues that there's umpteen reports of, they put that to the back burner. Then what they want to put forward is trying to manipulate your child's mind to understand this free thinking way of thinking, which for me, I've got a problem with. I spoke about this on one of my previous podcasts in regards to my own child at the time, you know, and it's something that's wider spread. It's a wider problem than just my own child. It's a whole heap of different children going through stuff. So big up yourself, carry on the check-in, manners and respect. So my thing is this, programming our children to believe that I can change my gender at a tender age when you don't know who the hell you are. Like, you don't even know what life is about. You don't even know about making decisions. Because when you're in school at tender ages like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, these are tender ages of these young youths where they're supposed to learn that they have the ability to do things with their hands, to create things out of what they thought, bring it into, you know what I mean, manifestation, create it, bring it into reality, make it become a reality for them so that they can see that their thoughts, their ideas can really become something physical, you know? But they're not teaching our children this. Instead, what they're teaching our children is that it's okay for you to, if you're a boy, you know, you can call yourself Shelly tomorrow if you want. I've got a problem with these things. I got issue. And until us as parents stand up against these things, then I think we're gonna have a serious fight ahead of us. It only takes one kid to disrupt the whole classroom. Definitely Luke. Chantal, big up yourself on the check-in. Good evening. Evening, people. Blessed to see another Sunday with you all. No, manners and respect, Chantal. Be a lover, no. There's not enough help for the children. That's why it's too much trouble around, much stabbings and robbery. The thing about most of what's going on is sad because most of these young males and young females that actually do go out and do their robbery, whether it's robberies or, you know, shoplifting, or you hear about the stabbings that's going on. The parents of these people, of these young ones, like, need to put these young ones first. You know your child's in danger of such sort. I mean, as parents, some of our as parents, I won't say myself, because I mean like older parents that might not be in tune with the youths to know that these things are taking place. You know, your child says that he's in danger, he doesn't want to go shop. Do you know how much times, like as a youth, I used to say, boy, I don't want to go shopping. And my mom be like, you better go shopping. I'm telling you, if you go shop, you better go shop now. Yeah. Them days there, they didn't have a clue. In today's society, big up yourself, Sasha, on the check-in. In today's society, we've got too many examples of what actually happens outside that front door. When your child talks, it's time for parents to start listening. You ain't sexualizing my child and dressing it up as, all them thing there, etc. Let them be children. They don't need to be involved in these things at a tender age. Thank you, Kerry-Ann. Thank you. So why are we all sitting in our chairs? How come we ain't actually gone and done a madness at some of these schools? Like, not a madness, but we want to know, why are you doing this? And we as parents do not consent. That has to be rubbed out. I don't care who brought it in. It needs to be rubbed out. What is the overall agenda in regards to when they manipulate all these children? What is the future for these children? What is the future for society tomorrow? If this is where we're going with it, what does that hold? What do we do? What is it going to be like? Who is the one that's going to have to like deal with most of this? Like the families, like the loved ones. See, what you're trying to do, Mr. Government and Mrs. Government and Mr. Institution and Mrs. Institution, what you people are doing to our children is trying to not just allow us to raise our children, but you want us to raise confused children. Confused children with underlying issues created from school when they didn't have any issue when we first started sending them to school or bringing them to school. Now we got greater issues now because I'm gonna be on the front line. Big up yourself, Kerry-Ann, for real. That's where it is. Yeah, it's definitely that Africa moment. You get me? helping children starts at home with your own children. We're very quick to pass blame. No, we definitely have to see, it does start at home, but there's so much you do at home. When you bring your child to school, or you send your child to school, the time that they spend within this school, you might have, let's play devil's advocate for a second. You might have 60% of the school following along with the narrative of what the school's trying to push down the throats of these young children. But then you're going to have the resistance of a few, you know? What it is for me is that whichever way you turn it round, let's say that there might be a few children that run along with the narrative, and there's like a good 70% of children that are not down. The fact that there is a few of them, okay? That few is who they're going to use as the poster boy and girl to push the narrative onto the other children. And this is where I've got a problem, because when they're children, you can't force grown decisions on children. And on top of it, you're doing it in a way that it doesn't make sense. In every other institute, a parent needs to consent to any decision making of a child. In any other institute, there has to be a guardian, a carer, or a parent that is there to make that initial decision for that child, yay or nay. So how comes in today's society, the parents are not allowed to make that decision, yay or nay, in regards to our children? Why is that? Does anyone have any... Can someone enlighten me, please? Because I'm confused to a pulp. Differently, I'm confused. Changing the wording, I'm not called a birthing person rather than a mother. Birthing person, you know. Crazy. These words are changing the structure of parenting now, and the level of respect causing lack of course. So right, Kerry-Ann, big up yourself for your input. Rochelle, big up yourself on the check-in, good evening. Rihanna, big up yourself on the check-in. Sonia, big up yourself on the check-in, good evening. Michael Mac, my big brother, anyway, their manners and respecting all the chops. Big up Donna, anyway, you're there. Ashanti Yard family, big up the full Ashanti Yard family on the check-in, manners and respect. My thing is this. There's many things that we could jump up and get irate about. I don't think it's time. Oh, look at that. I big up my brother and he's in the background. Big up yourself, Mac. Anyway, you're there, my family. You know the choppings. I do believe that if we, as a collective, come together and speak on a professional level and articulate ourselves correctly to these people that think that they're more smarter and got all the vocabulary in the world to come and downplay you as the parent. If we stand together, mobilize, and approach schools one by one, yeah? Don't matter if your child goes to that school, my child goes to that school, your child goes to that school. We go and approach all these schools one by one, and we let them know that we actually don't want that. Our children is the future, and if we, the parents, do not have a say in what is going on in our children's lives, and you lot are allowed to just forcefully feed negative information into our children, not even just negative, but you're exposing them to things that the parents would never in a million years expose them to. I'm just thankful I grew up when I did, bro. It's gotta be hard for the children nowadays. It definitely, for sure, Luke, you're not wrong there. I believe this started from they was allowing children to take vaccine without consent, moving it into their education, etc., not needing a consenting adult anymore. They are stripping our titles. They're stripping our rights. Now, I don't know. Big up Jay Lee, official, my brother, CCTV, big up yourself. I don't know. I don't know what person could tell me that my child has to what? Show me that teacher. Show me that headmaster. I would like to have words with them. Our children is ours. Yeah, it was the mothers of these children that actually bear the pain and push these children out, bruv. They bared the pain, had the children, and pushed them out. And now they're raising these children. And now you want to come in and what? Strip the parents of what? No, if this is where it's going, then I feel like nationally we're going to have to get up, start making some moves. We're going to have to get up and start making some moves in light of the children's future. And we want them to be level-headed as long as they need to be level-headed until they are old enough to make their clear-minded decisions that, I want to be like this or I want to be like that. And us as parents, we're here to support them in anything they want to be, right or wrong, right? But what we don't need is outside bodies enforcing their weird-minded way of thinking. Not on my child, sorry. Not on my child. And anybody that loves their children and would like to see children be children for as long as they're supposed to, until it's time for them to start, you know what I mean? Until we start teaching them the fundamentals of, you know what I mean, the principles of life and etc. All of the bits and bobs. We teach them that. We expose them to the right things, not you, the teachers in schools, exposing our children to grown adult things. Now, if you're going to tell me that you're willing to do all of these things in the schools, then what is next? What is it? Child porn? Is that what's coming next? What's happening next? Because obviously we, the level-minded headed people, don't have control of what's going on. But we need to take back control so that we know what's going on. A lot of us are lost to what's happening because we would never think in a million years this is where it is. Zara, big up yourself on the check-in. You know what I mean? We need to ASAP, big up yourself. This had started. Yeah, definitely. I never forgot my friends. My friend was 13, had to deal with her walking in the middle of the night crying. She told me she was having nightmares, and what for? What? Chantal, what was she having nightmares for? I'm confused. Or is that based on what she's learning from in the school system? Because you know what? Some of the youth them are gonna know what's going on and they're gonna lick out against it. And you got some that's gonna play that card against other individuals. Yeah, and when they wanna start their bullying from this angle to that angle to whatever angle. It starts somewhere. Now, I didn't send any of my children to go to school to learn about sex education or any of that. They learned that at home. They knew how they were made. They knew how they were created. Mommy and daddy already put that to bed. There's no need for any school teacher, head mistress or headmaster to be telling a child, it's okay, Alan, you can call yourself Susie. That child's too young. That only applies to adults. Only adults should be able to make such rational decisions if they want to at the drop of a hat. But for children in primary school leading up into secondary school should never be subjected to such exposure by the same system or the same institution that claims that they're teaching our children. And that means them the greater good and all the best in the world. Josiah, big up yourself, and Princess Eyes, big up yourself on the check-in. Good evening. These things to me, it really, it does more than rub one up the wrong way, you know? It's not something that should be happening, and someone has to talk out and burn a fire on it, because why not? Why not? Why are we going to sit there quiet if you're quiet and you're sitting down quiet, it's because you're in agreement with what's going on. so many bloggers and vloggers and people of social media, and no one ain't talking about shit that's really affecting tomorrow. We're not really talking about what's really affecting us tomorrow. Yeah, manners and bare respect, family. You know the choppings. This is where we're at. I don't know why I brought my laptop and forgot to bring my charger, peeps. You know, I always do. Yeah, so big up those over on the YouTube. Bare love, you know, manners and respects. Do subscribe over on the YouTube if you haven't already. Please press the like and the share button if you haven't already done that, please, my peeps. It started at home. We need to teach our children from home. So when they hear the teachers going with their effery, they can be like, hold up, that's not what my mum, i.e. that or dad said, etc. You're right, Rihanna. You're right. But how about, you see, unless you ask your children, what have they learnt today? You might never know what was taught to them last night, yesterday, or the day before, or the day before that, or even today. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, this is an everyday thing. Do you know what? To some degree, I feel like it might even get as deep as into, like, do we need to record what's going on in these classes? Do we need to actually go as far as to start figuring out what's going on in these classrooms as to why and how they think they're passing these informations over to these young children? Because I mean, I find it a big problem. I mean, I make no excuses, and there's no apology here. You know, I find that very, Shona, big up yourself, and King J, my bro, bear love. I find that to be a big problem, man. And yeah, I feel like we need to do the road and knock on some of these front doors. Yes, record the classroom. Yeah, bro, that's where I feel like it needs to go. The schools will say, oh, Mr. Knight is wrong for saying what he's saying. I'm not wrong. I am not wrong. You see what it is in this world? This world has become an upside down world. Very friggin' upside down, where what is good is now become what's bad, and it's now ruled out to be a crime if you say what's right. If you stand up for what's right, it's a crime. But if you stand up beside what's wrong, it's all cool. It's all good. This is what our government and our system is teaching and showing us, is that what's good is no longer good. And what's bad is now what's valid. Crazy. I hear that too, but that one child that throws a spanner in the works will plant a seed to question it. That's right. You're right, Rihanna. We need to be opening a schooling system so we can know and construct their learning, and teaching them about Africa, teaching them about African kings and queens, and not just slavery. Show our children we are great and leaders. Great and leaders. As mainstream education is almost, oppressive. You're right. So right. See me, big up yourself, and good evening. So right. The things they teach our children, boy, wow. I didn't know it was such a big, do you know what? That little girl that got beaten up in Ashford, that started a whole different level of conversation, and it made a lot of us look at the schools with more of a magnifying glass. If you get what I'm trying to say, like, it's made a lot of people start to look into what's really actually going on here. We are sending our children to school, and of course we got to get on with work. And, pardon me, excuse me. We got to get on with work. We got to, you know what I mean? Pay bills. We got a lot of engaging to do with a lot of different institutes and etc. But we can't take our eye off the board with regards to our children's future. Like, I saw something online the other day, and I said, it's been 2 weeks straight. I said I was gonna play this clip, but I feel like today is it makes sense to play it today, of all days to play this clip, because a lot of people's gonna be upset when I play this clip, but I care zero. I'm not against anybody. What I am against is when you force your shit on the children. I'm against that. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you stand for. And counsel me if you feel like you need to. But I tell you what, when it comes to the children, someone has to stand up, and someone has to stand for something and not fall for anything. Yeah, and be very assertive when we speak. That means that we're not mincing our words, and you can't say, "Oh, maybe he meant that." No, what I said is what I meant. What I said is what I mean. We as a people need to stand up and be held accountable, bruv. Yeah? Like, stand up and be counted. Like, stand up and stand for something. Stand up and defend your children. Stand up and stand beside your children. What is this? Yeah. Our generation was raised as blue for boys and pink for girls, Barbies and action figures, etc. Now they got unicorn and shit. The place has gone to the pot. You're right. You're right. One time gone, I used to look up to the rainbow and look out for the rainbow. I can't tell you the last time I looking at the sky and look for a rainbow again. Rotted. Everything's upside down and it's confusing. And all it takes is for us to get back to a place where we know where we stand. You stay over there, I stay over here, leave the children. You stay over there, I stay over here, leave the children. You stay over there, I stay over here, leave the children. You see, until the message gets to the right people that need to hear, to leave our children alone, teach them what they need to know. Divine, big up yourself and manners and bear respect. Teach them what they need to know in regards to the curriculum, like science and geography and all these things are important for them to learn. English and, you know what I mean, numeracy and literacy, and these things are good. It gives them a head start there, but we need to actually be more open with our children so that when these people on the outside think they're bringing stuff to our children, no, for real, Rihanna, you're right. We need our children to be able to counteract what's being thrown in their direction. Unless we're doing that level of educating our own, what do we expect? Now, a lot of people out there, how can I word this now? A lot of people out there hide behind whatever it is or run behind whatever it is. Me personally, I don't mind who you are or what you are. Seeing, it's not my business to mind, it's not my business to care. The only time I do mind and I do care is when it starts to affect the innocent that should never know what it is that you do behind your closed door. My children never get to see daddy and mummy in action. Does it make sense? Like, daddy and mummy in action, the children don't see these things. So, like, trying to expose our children. Concept, big up yourself, family. Trying to brainwash our children to think a certain way that makes sense to your way of thinking, but to us, the parents, it doesn't make any sense to us. What do you want us to do? Sit silent? We ain't gonna stay silent for nobody. Why should we? We want things how it was when we were growing up. When we were growing up, yes. We laughed, we joked, we played about, we truanted a little bit. But we didn't have this being forced in our face, or we didn't have this forced in our corner. Like, who told you that this is okay? So the parents that are concerned, I don't even know where to start. 'Cause to be fair, I just want to start running into every school and having a sit down with everyone. Like, what is your policy for teaching our children about X, Y, and Z? Like, what is it? And how about if the parents objects to this? What is the next step? Because clearly it can't just be that you say this and that is it. Can't be that way. It has to be that you say this. Actually, if we don't agree with it, then we're going to say, actually, we don't agree with that on the table, you know. Don't like the look of it. Don't like what it stands for. And actually, if I have to pull my child away from this institute, then it might have to just be that. Because if there's no leeway, if there's no way of negotiating this, if it's just we say that and that's it, then where do we go from here? Honestly. If we open our own independent schooling system, then no one can have jurisdiction over the curriculum we choose our children learn. But yes, we need to make noise about this, for sure. Definitely need to make noise. And then you know what? When they realize, when the government bodies realize that you want to open a school that does not teach this, that, and that, they're going to say, okay. Why? Why? Because you see, the only way to do that is when we're injecting solely our own money. Solely our own money. Then we need serious people to come in and create some work for the youth, and not only just the work that they're going to be doing, because you know the work is something that's easily found online as well. So it's not like we can't find work for the children to do, but it's basically how are we going to implement? How are we going to show them that we're going to implement this and we're going to do it this way? Because all of this is stuff. It's all right. It's all right to say things in hindsight, but everything's done on black and white paper. We need to bring proposals forward. We need to have things written out in business plans and all them kind of settings there, to be fair, as this is the only way that they accept things like that. You get me? Can't do anything if it's independently funded. Yeah, as long as it's independently funded and we ain't looking at them from them, is where it is. Not gonna lie, I feel like I'm gonna run this thing, yeah, peeps. You can tell me what you think, and I'm gonna be honest, yeah. Like I say, I don't have anything against anybody, but you see this young man. The reason why I rate what he said in this clip is because he kept it real. Now, you see, for me to say what I'm saying, there's a lot of people out there in the wider diaspora that's going to have a problem with what I've got to say or what I've said. But I ain't said anything more than the obvious, right? But you see what this young man's about to say kind of puts it in such a clear way that a straight person is not allowed to say this. It has to come from them to address them, rather than us or me address someone of that nature. It takes for one of their own to address what they see as equally a problem, especially when it regards the children. So I'm gonna run this clip, peeps, and we're gonna reason about it after. You can tell me what you think.
In my opinion, this person, quite frankly, is a bit of a fucking weirdo, trying to push that sexual agenda in the mainstream. Now, if you want to put fucking nipple tassels on and high heels, call yourself Patricia or Gloria, whatever the fuck it is, you do you, but maybe put it on fucking OnlyFans where the kids can't see it. Let's not normalise exposing children to that shit. It's basically fucking pornography. It's got absolutely nothing to do with your gender before you try and play the victim. That is not a representation for me. And for the majority of other queer people, that is not representation of what it means to be queer. I promise you that not all queer people are like that. There's a minority of people at the moment that have the loudest voice because that's what society is allowing. The last music video this person done with some dancehall artists looked like it was setting one dance in Jamaica. I would just tell you this now. Jamaican people don't check for this. Please don't come with that cultural approach. Don't try and normalise that in yard blood. I'm telling you now, as a chichi man, yard people don't check for this. Listen, I've got a house in Jamaica that my granddad left me. The roof has collapsed and I refuse to go because I'm a homosexual. Do you know what my dad told me? He was going to take me to Jamaica when I was a kid and he never, because he knew they'd beat the guy out of me. Huh? You think he's joke? You think say them no ram? Honestly, my Jamaican nan would be turning in her grave if she could see me right now. You know, when they say they're looking down on you, I fucking hope not, mate. I hope my nan has not seen me down on my knees being homosexual.
Can you understand what the man just said? Fun and joke aside, but don't try and push that on the children. No one's not against anybody. What I am against is when you force that on the children, then we have to speak about that. Our children's been literally targeted from every angle. And they're targeting the parents to make sure that the parents have no power over their children or over the say-so of what goes on with their children. This is wrong. Now, if the world thinks it's right, then get on with it. Live your life. Care not about the future of your child and the mindset of your child and whether they're going to be twisted or confused or you're overs. But I care for the children's future and the tomorrow generation. They need a chance to live first. They need a chance to be. When we were young, we were just being young and wild and adventurous and whatever. Didn't have no one forcing that narrative on us like that, no. But all of that is there for our children to watch on a daily. On national TV, this is what they're pushing. In your programs like EastEnders and these things, I stopped watching all these things because these are the narratives that they've been pushing for the longest. And how can you sit here as a family and be watching, it's crazy, bruv. Absolutely crazy. I get along with everybody. I have a problem with nobody on planet Earth. I don't have problems with people. But here's what I got a problem with. Shit like that. When you're gonna force it on the children. No, I'm gonna have to open my mouth. I gotta say something and say, actually, that's not right. Them things, they're not right, Rasta. Yeah. So we need to start doing what's right, Rasta. I've been doing it for the past 10 years. You don't need to collaborate. Yeah, come on. We have no say. It's people of the community that need to talk up because we will just be labeled and it will be classed as hate crime just because we don't wish for 4-year-olds to be learning about this. Well, how can that be hate? No one ain't saying that we hate anybody. Not one person on the live is mentioned anything about like we hate anything. We don't hate anybody. What we do dislike is when you're forcing something that is clearly not for children on children. I say it all the time. Most people will stay quiet. Most people that's got a voice, most people that's got a platform, most people that have a level of ears where people will listen to them, most people won't speak up on some of this stuff. Most people stay silent on everything. Why? Why they want to stay silent? The silent people are the people that are part of the same narrative. End of story. You know? And it's sad because what does tomorrow hold for our future generations? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I personally believe, yeah, man, I forgot to do a road and sit down and have constructive conversations with these the head of these schools and find out what is going on. How that if normal people are concerned, and you know what I mean, we don't want that, or we don't want our children learning that right now. Thank you. And actually, I think that should have been a letter. Because it's been done wrong. I'm sorry. Schools, when the schools want to bring your child on an outing, or you're going on a day trip, or you're going to Little Hampton, or we're going to the zoo, or wherever you're doing, they send a letter home to the parents. You should be sending a letter home to the parents to state, look, we are going to be doing this. Da, 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 da. If you do not want your child to engage in please get back to us ASAP. We didn't have that. Did any parent online receive one of those letters where you had the chance to reply and say, actually, no, thank you, we're all right? Has anyone? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, peeps. I don't even know. But you know my thing already. We just highlight some things where we see in our life where we don't like. Another thing I'm going to talk about that I don't like. You see, the people that are online, Fatu, big up yourself, manners and respect, and good evening. Reba, big up yourself. Ellis, big up yourself, manners and respect. There's a lot of people online that know that all right, there's people online that have loved ones, right? That they've lost over circumstances and over the period of time. And I've been looking at some stuff online and realizing that our way of living, thinking, behaving, conducting is way off. A man is cussing a woman online and telling this woman about her dead child. That, for me, I'm done with social media, bruv. Like, I couldn't have none of them things happen to me and somebody be online telling me about my child or my loved one. Are you mad? Like, I think we need to stop, man. We need to reset social media, brethren. Reset this shit, man. Claire, big up yourself, man. Donna, big up yourself. Well, go on, Donna. Big up Donna for your check-in, you know the chop-ins, Yeah. Listen, man. On a serious level, I feel like social media needs disciplining. There's no discipline on social media. Everybody feel like they can say what they feel like and that's it. It's weird. Absolutely weird. Try that shit over here, but I tell you, you're gonna lose all your teeth for that stuff. You lose all your gums in your teeth for that stuff, so. The road's running reckless. Social media's running reckless. Gyal them are run reckless. Man them are run reckless. Everybody's just reckless. Feds are moving reckless. Everything is just reckless. Imagine what our elders think and feel about the state of things today. All the values they dedicated their lives to implementing are just being thrown in their face and mocked. Claire, you're not wrong there, boy. You are not wrong there. Yeah, I'm going off social media, I'm telling you. You ain't going anywhere, Donna. Get out of here, but you're off social media. You ain't going nowhere, Donna. Donna, you ain't going nowhere, mate. You're having a laugh. You're having a bubble. Yeah? Big up, Donna, anyway you're there. Listen. Them thing them man I deal with, I just don't like. So much things I don't like, I don't even care. I'm not too business owner business where me business about, I just know say certain things to me can't make that slide. Can't make that slide. We need to have conversation, find out what go on, yes sir, because that can't work. And your child's my child's your child, and every child is our children. You understand? We're definitely in the last days for sure. Definitely in the last days. Definitely, we've been in the last days for the longest. That's why we're experiencing so much heartache and much like lives are upside down all over the place. Look, we walk past people that have gone through stuff, and we think that they're supposed to be normal like us just because we're in a certain vibe at the time that we're walking. There's broken people out there. There's so many mothers walking up and down, not just walking up and down, but going about their business and having to conduct business, and not that they want to. Most of these mothers have lost their children, and they're walking and still doing what they need to do. And then you got normal people like us that might just be walking in our own little minds, in our own little worlds, and looking down on people or giving people a funny vibe or funny look or move out the way kind of thing, and ain't got no patience for nobody. And listen, be more mindful. Try and be a bit more mindful as to what's taking place in this world and who it's been affecting. There's a lot of our people who's been affected by what's been taking place. There's every day we look at the news, another youth's being stabbed, another youth's being stabbed, 6 youths have been stabbed, 16 youths have been stabbed. What do you think? There isn't broken mothers for all those children? There's a whole disrupted family for each one of those lost children, bruv. We need spiritual discernment in this time and season for sure. Yeah, oh no, man, I'm going off it, laugh out loud. I never said I was leaving. Only Donny, Donny, you're too funny. Big up yourself. Dow, big up yourself, my bro. Let them grow and become who they are meant to be. Stop conditioning them. That's right, Kerry-Ann. This is a spiritual warfare. No respect, no manners or discipline. Divine, you're so right. So where do we go when we've got no discipline, no respect, and no manners? Who seems to think they're gonna get the respect out of all of that? When the youth them lose all of them thing they're brethren, there is none to gain back. You overs, like, honestly, man, when them lose them respect and for the elders them, they don't want to get it back. You get me? So yeah, Dow, big up yourself, my bro. God, bear love, family. You see me? So as a unit of people that are concerned, we need to do better. We're gonna have to merge together, link up, and find maybe the best way forward. Because I don't know the best way forward. I'm just saying, boy, let's go and sit down with two head teachers. That might not even be the way forward. You know, like that. So there might be someone out there that might know the best route of how to tackle this, because it's going to become a problem, because I know that it's something that they don't want. They just want to go smooth sailing with whatever they want, and that's it. No resistance, and that's it. Well, I'm sorry. There has to be some resistance. And, for those that love their children and that want to see a better future for them, without any contaminations or anybody else putting their outside fingers on, let them grow organically, authentically, and just let them grow. Don't force rape the youth them. Don't force rape the youth them, and that's what they're doing. Come massage my feet now. Donna, why are you showing off? Donna, why are you showing off just because you got... Yeah, Donna, come like you want to show off tonight, Mind me not switch up the whole thing, because I don't get my seriousness out of here, I can't start upon you, But thou come massage my feet. What kind of don't style up, darling, don't style up my brother, Mind how you style up my brother, See? Because he might rub up your foot and massage your foot because he love you. But don't style him, man. Say it in a nice way. Because me reading that don't look too right. And the wider public reading that don't look too right. It look like, say, you have a massaging man in the house who just come for massage the foot. No, that is not what it is. So big up my brother Dow and big up Donna. And you have to go reword that one, the Donna. You told me to play with traffic. I'm done. You lot got too much banter for me. They erase our history. Now they are taking our names. Mums, dads stripped our rights so that government can implement their new world order and condition the new generation to fall for anything. That's why we have to stand up for something. You're so right, carry on. They're on pint tonight, carry on, you know, ramp, you know. Is that your way of slyly telling us Dow has a foot fetish, Donna? Now, look what you're gonna cause, Donna. Donna, look what you're gonna cause, Donna. Now you're making everyone think that poor Dow has got a foot fetish. Dow ain't even got, I don't know, Dow, you got a foot fetish. Now, poor Dow's gonna have to speak up and answer the frigging question now and all this stuff. Look what you're gonna create, you know? Blimmin' hell. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Only you, Donna. Big up yourself. I hope your feet feels a little bit better now. Yeah? Therefore not laugh out loud. I'm being troublesome. That's all you are. You're just a bag of troubles, man. He's a bag of trouble over there, you know. One scandal bag full of trouble. I know about you already, Donna. So yeah, we need some discipline back in our place, people. We have to stand up with the elders now. Stop looking up to elders. There's no other elders than us. The elders, they done it already. Ignore her, I told her, laugh out loud, she's got hairy toes. Why you look like this? Just why are you like this though? I don't know why you guys are like this. Honestly, I don't know why you guys are like this. Big up to those over on the YouTube. My battery's literally just locked off on me, so just I work with the Facebook for now. But big up to everyone over on the YouTube. Art of love. Yeah, that's what we think there. Ignore her, I told her, hairy toes. Pee off, Dow. No, peeps, you know, these lot are mad, you know. Now, let me just explain something to you, that these lot are mad. So you got Donna and you got Dow, right? Dee. Donna and Dow, right? Now, Donna is in the front room. Oh, sorry. Dow's most probably in the front room, sitting right beside Donna. Now, they both got their individual accounts, yeah? And they're both texting. You might as well be texting each other. Like, get out of here, Dow. Go and play with the traffic lights, Donna. My sister, Wagwan. Now you're good, sis, man. You know the choppings, man. It's serious and we joking. Nah, man. Bring the jokes. Furthermore, cool up. Let me hear Donna. Let's hear a bit of Donna today. Let's get the phone like crew rolling as well. Wagwan with that. Make sure everything's connected like Wi-Fi. Done. All right, so Donna, you know the hotline number, Donna. You call up. Let's hear ya. Come on, let's hear ya. Let's have it. Right? You see where your gob's at now. And see if you still got all that. Big up, Donna. I know Donna ain't gonna call up anyway, because what you lot don't know is that Donna's really shitting herself. She ain't really calling anyway. She only likes it when it's not that one. Stacey, big up yourself on the check-in, B. You don't know the choppings. Like, I'm getting my other phone. Oh, you are gonna call up then, Donna. Go on then. Let's hear what Donna's got to say tonight. Let's see what Donna's up to tonight, peeps. You got the number already, Donna. You got the number. Come on, you can just call that number. Come on, Donna. You know the number. Just dial the number, Donna. Come on, just dial the number, Donna. You know the number. Come on, Donna. Stop acting now. You know what I mean? You're showing off now. What number? Where's the number? You've got the number. The same number you call me on. You dial it. Come on. You need TikTok for these talks to engage bigger. I know I do need to utilize my but I need help because I don't know how to do all of that yet. I'm just learning. I'm new to TikTok, you know, I'm new to them thing there, isn't me? Yeah, man. TikTok have some different rule for different fool. You see me? But no, I need to start chopping up some of the godcasts them and posting them up on my Instagram, my IG, my TikTok as well for sure. You're right. You are right. You're right. You know what I mean? You go that TikTok, Tash? Yeah, man, I forgot to make you run it or something. I don't know what I'm going, Rasta. I don't know what I'm going. Because I try a thing. I only tried to get to go live on TikTok, which I could do now. So, see, bare things that I need to figure out still. Nah, I need to go. I haven't even been on anyone's page on TikTok or anything. I'm rubbish, I swear. I've been trying to figure out my thing. It's just been nuts, but yeah, you know the thing already, sis, man. Definitely going to give you a check-in and figure out how to work this thing out. You know what I mean? I think you can put TikTok on your computer as well, right? I don't know, because I see some people doing some stuff. I'm wondering, how do you do that with your phone? I don't know. Incoming call from Donna. No, let's have a look. Let's see if Donna's really there. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Knight.
Let's have a bit of Donna today. Let's get you know. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Oh.
Why is no, I'm just trying to figure out why is this doing all of this at the moment. You just made my thing malfunction for a second, Donna.
Oh, do you know what? I actually tried to call the number and I couldn't get through unless I'd done it on WhatsApp.
Nah, you just ain't got no credit.
Oh, stop that.
You ain't got no bloody credit. You're using your Wi-Fi. Why are you doing that, cheapskate?
No, I'm not. Well, how? I couldn't do it. It kept saying I can't get through to the number.
This very same number, you can call it normally, and it
No,
rings.
I can't. You're lying.
Yes, you can.
But
No.
I'm going to try again then.
Try
Put the
it.
phone down. Let me try again.
Go on, then you have a try.
Bye-bye.
Shouts out to Donna. Trouble in the wings, you know?
Bye-bye.
Shouts. Trouble in the wings, man. Oh, yeah, so that needs to lock off, dong, so, alright, cool. Well, actually, we press that and figure it out that way, then it might make sense. So, let's answer Donna. Let's see, we got Donna back.
All right, it's working now. Sorry.
Are you there now, yeah?
Yeah, sorry. I don't know what I have about 3 different numbers for you there, Pete. All right, it's working now. Sorry.
Are you there now, yeah? Look what you've gone and done, Donna. So I'm saying I can't even see me comments now. This is nuts. But go on, let's have a listen. Let's have a little reasoning. I'll get back to the comments later, or you can deal with the comments for me, Donna.
Well, actually, I haven't got them. Oh, yeah, they are. I can see the comments.
You've got
now.
the comments, Donna. You just said you're
I-
using 2 phones. What are you trying it for?
Oh, sure. Shit just went. Oh, why are you picking on me, P? And why do you want me to ring up the show when it's so serious? You know I don't do serious.
But you just came on with your bag of jokes. Talking
Yeah, I
about.
know, because he ain't massaging my feet, so I'm upset now.
Yeah, so what's he doing? Playing
What?
computer? Watching TV? Watching football?
You know the choppings.
Donna, you're too much. Donna said, you know the choppings.
Lady Dimple! Yeah, I know.
Big up Lady Dimples every time. Manners.
Hi, everybody. Hi, Tasha. Hi, everybody.
Big up Culture
How's it
Dads.
going?
Big up
Yeah,
Culture
big up
Dads. Big up Sandman, anyway, them there. What
I've just been listening to Culture Dad.
yeah, my big bro. Big him up, man. Bear love.
Okay, what are we talking about? What was it? Social media? I told you I'm going off it as well. I mean, I'm going off it because it pisses me off sometimes.
Why does it piss you off now? Let's hear what's your point.
Oh, it just pisses me off. Sometimes people are so amazing and sometimes they go on really stank and it just gets on my nerves.
Is it not the fact that it's like 97% negative posts that we see on social media?
I don't know. For me, I don't know about 97%, but it is getting to me a little bit now. I don't know. I said this to you before. I met some wonderful people on there, but oof, some really ain't as wonderful as they make out.
You see, like, Facebook's cool because it's kind of balanced to a degree. Instagram's got a little balance to a degree. But you see TikTok, I'm telling you, there's just bare negative on that thing there. I'm scared of TikTok.
I'm not a lover of that. I went on there and I came off it. I weren't feeling it.
But I tell you why I like TikTok. I'm scared of it, but I do like it because there's a lot of information floating around on there. If you're looking for eye-opening information, it's on TikTok as well. But it's definitely mixed amongst so much negative things.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I deleted it and never went back, to be honest.
So, people, every week when I do a Godcast, this young lady that's on the phone always wants to talk about toys. Now, I don't know why she wants to always bring toys to me show. She wants to show her toys. So, let's just open up a scandal bag of skeletons, yeah? All right, cool. So, Donna has got like a big scandal. Anyone that knows what a scandal bag is, yeah? One big crocus bag full of tie. Tell them all about it, Donna.
My Barbie dolls. My Barbie dolls.
Is that what you got? Barbie dolls, is it?
Hi, Rose.
Hello?
No, really? Hey, don't you think it's a little bit early to talk about Donna's kind of toys?
Yeah, well, you know what I mean? I'm just giving you the open floor to, you know what I mean? Spread your toys out if that's what you want to do and just, you know what I mean?
I can't believe after all this time you're literally put me on the spot to talk about toys. We're not even in a conversation about toys.
Yes. It's called a Godcast, man. Man say what they want. It's called Talk Your Mind. We talk with anything we want. Talk, we talk it. No. And una like it. Drop asleep.
Oh, so Toys R Us. Yeah, Tasha, I don't think you can get my kind of toys in Toys R Us.
Natasha, Tasha, listen, she sounds like a sweet little lady, innit? She's not. She's a naughty little lady, this one. She's so naughty.
Oh,
That's why her name's Tiny Too Bad. She's just too bad, you know what I mean?
where's Angel? Say hello to Angel for me. Pick her up.
Yeah, big up Angel, man. Anyway, she there. She know the choppings already, man. Cause she kind of done with social media for a little while because you know social media already. After a while, it just gets a bit jarring. Me, on the other hand, I still have to maintain one's existence. Otherwise, they would say, you know, you fell off. That man is not even doing music no more. I don't even see that man there again. So then promoters stop hollering. You know what I mean? So I've got to be relevant. So that's the reason why.
Can you imagine, Pete? Pete, can you actually imagine social media without me plastering it? Every single day I'm posting something, innit?
Yeah, you are. Do you know what? You could be a great marketer. Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah. You could market anything. You could, I think. You could plug it anyway. You could definitely, not plug it. Why for that? You could actually market the products. Yeah.
Don't say plug it.
Yeah, forget that because you're talking about toys and plug. Forget it. No. So anyway, right? You could repost and post and post and post and post all day long. And that's your kind of thing. You love all of that. So if I gave you a job to say like, all right, Donna, here's what I'm going to do, yeah? I've got an album dropping in a couple of months, right? Yeah, so here's what we're going to do. We shot these little clips, yeah? And I want you to basically put funny captions beside the clips and just post them daily, please, for me, if you can. And you don't know the download. You know the choppings. What do you say to that? What would you say to that?
I don't know how to put funny face captions on though, but if you tell me, I'll do it. I don't mind.
Nah, you're natural, man. Come on. You are natural, Donna. Come on. You're natural with it.
You think I'd actually get missed on social media if I actually come off?
Why do you think people wouldn't miss you?
Oh, I don't know. When I was ill, I came off. I deactivated for about 6 months, and I was overwhelmed when I got back. Everyone's like, "Where you been?" And I thought, "Oh, I was actually missed." It was cute.
No, of course you're missed.
What is this? 30. Donna is the best at cropping and zooming in. Oh, Lady Dix, you had to go there. Every time I see a picture of a man and I see the bulge, That's what she's laughing at because I zoom in and I circle a circle around the big bulge of the sausage.
Oh, you are right. All right. So this is not one of them kind of show there where we are talking about sausage pan a show. Yeah, this show don't talk about sausage. You know? We don't deal with that. This is a Rastaman Godcast. Seeing
Oh, but I can talk about toys though, yeah.
your toy.
What?
Your toy.
Oh, my toy.
Yeah, you
My
feel
toy.
one them. You can't talk about feel one them because that's you I do. But we don't want to hear about nothing else. Thank you. Thanks. Please and thanks in advance.
I can't tell you about my toys, mate. I need a generator for my toys.
Listen, drop me out. Look, peeps. You see
All
from
right,
no,
okay,
drop me
okay,
out,
okay.
peeps. From she says she needs a generator. Look, peeps. Usually toys come with batteries. Like they have things like these little things inside, right? They have little batteries, right? Toys usually come with batteries, but now she wants to plug it into the mains and have a consistent run of power. Now, you're a weirdo. If that usually people just want to use stuff until batteries run out. You just want consistent. Why? Why are you like that?
Do you know, I was just going to say, do you know anyone that can top up some electric?
Why are you like this, man?
I like it when you say
Why
that.
is she like this?
Why are you like that?
If those little toys are switched on consistently, you definitely need to find a new supplier.
Oh my God. Do you know what? I didn't actually look at the viewings, yeah? They're going down now that I've come on again. Remember? Oh, it's gone up one. That's good.
Oh, is it? It's gone up one, has it?
Remember last time I came on, they all fucked off. Oh, pardon the French.
Well, you know, because we do it for the love and we don't do it for the likes, right?
Yeah, that's true.
We no business who want fall off and come off, you know. Cause I'm not depend that, you know, with us a whole lot of vibe and a whole lot of reasoning, you know. You know what the thing them Godcast talk with mine, we just talking the thing we want to feel like. And you can forward and you know, engage or you
I
can
can try and be serious. Come on, let's do you want to try a serious conversation?
You serious?
I don't know, I can try.
Go on then no.
Well, no, you have to start it off. I can't
Why?
be serious.
Alright, so peeps, the other day we had a party a nice little party, right? And it was all thrown by this young lady, Donna. And I can't believe that she threw such a nice little gathering and we had such a whale of a time together, didn't we, Donna?
Oh, yeah, we did. Thank you very much,
And
Steve.
big up Culture Dad's. It was Culture Dad's birthday. Well, not on that day, but we celebrated it on that day still. And then we celebrated it again Thursday just gone, which was his actual birthday. So big up Culture Dad's and big up Sandman. You don't know the chopping. It was a good vibe still. Did you actually enjoy that little jugglings that we had that day, Donna?
Of course. You know what? We wanted Culture to come and do a little Valentine's thing, yeah? And when he said to me that it was his birthday a few days like after, I thought, uh-oh, Donna strikes again now with these little surprises. So he's there singing happy birthday. Lady didn't send Culture the link, please. He'll laugh at this. But, yeah, Culture does singing happy birthday. And he said, oh, I felt so embarrassed. I was singing happy birthday to myself. I didn't realise you were going to spin it round and start singing happy birthday to me. Do you know what, Pete? He hates surprises.
I know.
And I was looking out for his face and I said, you know what? If he looks vexed, I'm jumping out the window and letting you lot deal with him. I'm running.
Man,
running. But he loved it.
it was definitely a good overwhelming moment still. Big up Star. I had fun anyway. I enjoyed myself still. I had some big tune
You
and
know
play.
what? Thank you. Thank you, Pete, because I wanted you to pass by and be like a little guest for him, and you came and you really made his evening. So thank you.
Why for the came thing still? Why for that part? Why for that? But I did forward still. You know, I did forward, but yeah, why for that?
You did, and there was a nice little performance by yourself.
I was just holding a little cool vibe, man. That's not performance. That's just holding the vibes. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
But it's a whole lot of vibes, man.
You was laughing when Culture Dad started calling me flat pack.
Yeah, that was a highlight. That was a highlighted moment. How did it go again? Something about don't need it was. You know,
I
like,
told everybody that night that I
Ikea.
can fake the fake batty knickers, and I only told Culture right at the end, and he said, "What? What?" And I said, "Yeah, because you know how flat I am when I don't wear it." And then that's when he started calling me flat pack.
all I heard the man say something about, you know, when you get something flat from IKEA and it comes in a box, it's flat pack. Why you not like this, man? Sure. That's what I'm saying, man.
Well, you know what? There's many, many, many more to come anyway. We're going to get him down every month, so I won't mind seeing your face either.
Yeah, why for that still come? And I don't know about this come thing and came thing. I just know about forward. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait. Now who's being right? Hey, are you trying to be like me? Are you trying to be like Tiny?
No, actually, I'm just being me. I'm just being me.
What, so I say, would you like to... No, that doesn't make sense. Would you like to forward and come?
No, you don't forward and come. No, why for that? You just say, you know, what, Killer, you're going to forward, yeah? Of course.
Oh.
You don't
Okay.
know. No, you're going to forward then came, yeah? No. Why for that?
So what? I say you're going to forward. We've got many more to come. Are you going to forward? You know the shopping.
No, we have many more for forward. Because we're going to look forward too. So we have many
You
more
know
to
when
look
I
forward to.
Oh, stop changing everything. I'll get confused. It's a Appreciate Love.
That's
I'm getting
right.
used to that one now.
That is right.
Yeah. Godcast instead of podcast. See, I'm getting it now.
Which is right. I mean, you look at the difference between this podcast and those podcasts. Most podcasts have greater people behind them silently, like pushing the buttons and telling them what to do and telling them what to say and stuff. So that is not a free thinking or free-willed platform. You have to mind what you say. You have to, you know what I mean? You got to do all of that stuff. So even though we know how to conduct ourselves on a platform, and you know what I mean, and not really like go wild and say everything, like we're not like that, because we know a lot of things are sensitive. You get me? A lot of subjects and conversations are not just conversations that are just to be had just like that. So you have to be mindful of sometimes our words and the way that we throw things out there still.
See, you told me to ring the show, and now I can see 4 people. I'm running them off.
That's right, because I need you to see what you do. Now, can you get off me show? Go back to getting your friggin'... Get off me show. Go back to getting your friggin' toes them done and actually go and clip them long flipping hairs dangling out of your toes. Like Dawson.
Please do not believe him. I do not have hairy toes. Don't listen to that man.
Holy Dow. Listen, man, big up yourself, Donna, man, and thank you for calling up, you know the thing.
All right.
I'll check
No
in on the
problem.
comments and then I'm going to say my goodbyes, you know my thing.
All right. Good night, everybody. Take care. I'll speak to you soon.
Bear love, my sister. Big up. Big up yourself, Dow.
All right.
Bear love.
Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Big up. Shouts out to Donna, man. Big up yourself. Anyway, you're there and all the choppings already. Let me just catch up on some of these because me can't see everybody. Marnie T, big up yourself. Keisha, my sister. Man has enough respect. Gary, big up yourself. Big up yourself, Natasha. Say when you're ready. Yes, you can. Big up yourself, carry on. You don't know the choppings. Who else am I missing? Yeah, so that's how we think there. You see me? Need to approach them schools. Don't think I'm on no joke thing, you know. I'm serious, like a judge. Can't let them get away with what they're doing. I think it's absolutely wrong. I think it's wrong on all levels, all absolute levels. We're not talking about adults. Adults can do what the hell they want, and we are not here to look down on anybody or look at anybody in any type of way. When it comes to the children, we will stand firm and speak on behalf of these children's future and know that not everything they need to be exposed to right now. And that's how we think there. Rose, big up yourself. Bertie, bear love, you know the choppings already. Bertie boo. Yeah, man. That's how we think there. So my peeps, feel like me left here with a... Alright, just shut in. If I play my big brother in a car, I have to send him something. Definitely need to send my big brother some info as well, you know, for real. Big up Andy Chin, anyway you're there, my big brother. Manners and respect plus enough tax. Big up Queen New York, anyway you're there. Big up the one of my Tech Life family them. Yeah man, you know the thing, big up Jello Sound, my family them. You know the choppings already, big up Ashanti Yard family, you don't know, my family them that. Now go around the thing, I want order now. You know the choppings? Yeah, big up Auntie Bernadette anyway you're there. Big up Sasha, big up Nikki anyway you're there. Big up Tuka D, big up the full team, you know the choppings already. Alright, Marnity, I hope the children are good. I hope the little prince and the little princess them's good. My little brother as well, I hope he's good as well. So big up the family over that side there for me, Marnity, you know the choppings already. And my people, till next week. Because literally I've been doing a madness today. I was on the road up until 6 o'clock. So you know that's me cutting it very fine for me to yeah, do you know where it is? Donna. Today I've got so much more things to run out and do, but I've still got to be consistent with time, you know what I mean? And the work that I'm trying to do over this side. So, you know I'm stretched from one place to the next, and you know as I've done this, I forgot to be somewhere else. So, you know the choppings already. But big up to the ones who overstand. You know what I mean? There's only just one person still, but still trying to do way more than I can, or way more than I should. Nah, how can I say that? Way more than I should? No, I'm supposed to put in them kind of work there. Yeah, well, I'm telling you, man. For make you know, I say them little lazy boy, they not no excuse. Lazy man, not no excuse around me, you know. Oh. So big up to my people, them when know the thing. Millennium Mix family, you don't know the choppings, you know. Big up Smiley for me and big up the full family for me, you know, my bro. You know the chopping, and big up Wonder as well, you know, it's our one family. That's how we think there. We are foundation from the groundation. Yeah, man. People, me, I'm left you with a chat. I'm left you with a shot. I'm left you with this shot. Because it's only right. Watch it.
Yeah! Rastafari, Haile Selassie rules and reigns over all living things. He don't dwell it in the secret place of the Most High God, should abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say, God bless a sound like Arrow Syndicate sound, with youth like DJ Yellow, Not Nice and Agent Carl, Killer P. Big up all Stockwell and Brixton Massive, you don't know, so we are kick off a sound boy face. I and the chin say, run things. Element of surprise. There will be weeping, there will be wailing, and a gnashing of teeth, till Arrow Syndicate town they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run, so there will be killing, blood will be spilling, it just not go ease, till Arrow Syndicate town they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to, weeping when a wailing, I said a gnashing of teeth, weeping and a wailing, you test Killer P, you get defeat, weeping and a wailing, and a gnashing of teeth, weeping, what a wailing, you test Not Nice, you get defeat, here will be fighting, every son will be backbiting, it just now go ease, till Arrow Syndicate town they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to, there will be wars, rumors of wars, there won't be no peace, till Arrow Syndicate town they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run to, Jah. Rastafari.